Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I haven't even said it yet. Wassalatu wassalam ala Nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi. You know what that means?
What?
That means Allah all thanks is for Allah, and may Allah protect and greet, and you know how we greet each other, say salam.
Yeah.
May Allah protect. Yeah, but when we say to the Prophet ﷺ, when we say sallallahu alayhi wasallam, it means oh Allah protect him and oh Allah give him lots and lots of good. Salatu wassalam ala nabi, ala upon nabiyina, our prophet, nabiyina. When you put noon and alif at the end, it becomes for us. Muhammad. Wa ala, wa means an. Ala, on. Alihi, his family. Wa sahbihi, wa sahbi. What does it sound like? Sahbi.
Ajma'in.
Sahaba, sahbi.
Sahab.
Yeah, like his companions. Ajma'in. Good, right. Today's lesson, we did Allah. We did Ar-Rabb. We did, what else did we do? Stop doing that.
Art.
Yeah, love when we were doing Ar-Rabb. But we done the name Allah. We did Ar-Rabb. What else names have we done?
Arab.
We haven't done Hay. No, we haven't. We've done Ar-Rabb. We've done Allah. We've done
Rahman.
and right. Today we've got two more new names. AL-HAYY and AL-QAYYUM. What's the greatest ayah in the Quran?
Ayatul Kursi.
Ayatul Kursi. Do you know the story of Ayatul Kursi? I know you know it, but I'm going to say it one more time. There was once
I'm
Abu
going to say it.
Hurairah. God, you tell me the story then.
Right.
Abu Hurairah.
There was once
Quickly.
Abu Hurairah once.
Radiyallahu. Whenever you say a companion's name, what do you say?
Radiyallahu.
What do you say?
Radiyallahu.
Radi
Radi.
Allah an.
An.
Radiyallahu. You say. Radi.
Radiyallahu an.
You say Radi.
Radiyallahu an.
Good. That means Allah be pleased with them. We make dua for every companion when we say their name. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu an had some money, and that was the zakat money. And the Prophet ﷺ told him what?
To save up for.
Look after it. He told him look after it. Okay, but then as a man came.
He
He covered up body, and he took out his hand, and his hand looked like a
dog's paw.
dog's paw, and he kept taking stuff. And Abu Hurairah captured him, and he said, "What are you doing? That's not yours." And he said, "Please, please, let me go. I'm poor. Zakat is going to me anyway. Let me have it." So he went and told the Prophet ﷺ. What did the Prophet ﷺ say to him? No, the first time. What did the Prophet ﷺ say to him? He said, "Watch, he's going to come back." Next night, he came back. What did he do? Same thing or not the same thing?
Same thing.
Same thing. Abu Hurairah, what did he do? Went to the Prophet ﷺ. He said, "Watch, he's going to come back." Third night he came and he captured him because this time I'm not going to let you go. You've come 3 nights now. Now I'm gonna take you to the Prophet. So what did the old man do? The poor man with the dog's paw.
He said to Abu Hurairah.
Naam, yes.
Radiyallahu an.
Good.
If you do Ayatul Kursi, then it'll protect you from
Shaitan. It'll protect you from
why?
all bad things.
why?
And why? I'm going to ask you that in a second, or you can answer that in a second. But then he went to the Prophet ﷺ, Abu Hurairah, radiyallahu anh, and the Prophet ﷺ said, yes, what he said is correct, even though he is a liar. Who is he?
Shaitan.
He was Iblis himself. Now, Ayatul Kursi is the greatest, and it's got these two names, Hayy and Qayyum. Why is it so powerful, Ayatul Kursi?
Because it describes Allah.
Beautiful. Jazakallahu khair.
Describes Allah.
Jazakallah. Right, so now we have the name Al-Hayy and then you have the name Al-Qayyum. And these two names are the most important names in this surah. In actual fact, the Prophet ﷺ said that these names are very, very important. Don't do that, don't do that. Right. What does Al-Hayy mean, Saleh? I know you know what it means.
Al-Hayy
Means the self.
self.
No, it doesn't. Muhammad, what does Al-Hayy mean? I tricked you. What does Al-Hayy mean?
Actions.
No, it doesn't. Shh. Don't trick him. What does Al-Hayy mean, Muhammad? You do know. What does Al-Hayy mean?
Worship Allah.
No. The name of Allah, Al-Hayy, means Saleh.
Alive.
Allah is the one who is alive. What does Al-Qayyum mean?
His actions.
No.
No, not actions.
The...
He's the creator.
That's Allah.
He's alive.
Al-Khaliq.
He's alive.
That's Al-Hayy. Al-Qayyum is the
Controller.
controller. Al-Qayyum, Allah is the controller. Al-Hayy is talking about Allah. Is talking about Allah Himself. And Al-Qayyum is talking about Allah's actions, because Allah is always been alive and He will always be alive. So you are alive and you are alive. The ant is alive. Baba is alive. Trees are alive. Trees are alive. Insects are alive. The earth is alive. But everybody's life is not like the life of Allah. Allah is alive, but He has no beginning and He has no end. This is talking about Allah Himself. And then we have Allah being the controller, and these are talking about His actions. So when we combine Al-Hayy and Qayyum, it means Allah has always been there and always will continue to be there, and He will always control, and He will always has been controlling. Al-Hayy and Al-Qayyum. Now these two names are very important. You know why? For two reasons. Number one, when we realize Allah is Al-Hayy and Allah is Al-Qayyum, we will realize how rich and strong and powerful Allah is. Because Allah was already, say properly, look here Saleh, put that down. Allah was already the greatest, even before He created us. And now when we are saying Allahu Akbar, does that mean Allah becomes more Akbar, more greater?
Yeah.
Does it mean Allah becomes more greater, or are we saying it so that we get good deeds? We are saying it so that we get good deeds. Allah has always been Akbar. And Allah will always continue to be. Yeah, and Allah will continue to be Akbar. Allah will continue to be the greatest. So now, when we realize that Allah has always been Akbar, Al-Hayy, and He continues and He will always continue to be Al-Akbar, and His actions will always be the greatest and always be perfect and always be strong, we realize that Allah doesn't need anything. Al-Hayy al-Qayyum is also very important, because there was a time when the Prophet ﷺ had one companion. He was making dua. He was saying, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. The Prophet ﷺ got happy. He said, this man is making dua to Allah. When you make dua to Allah with Hayy and Qayyum, you know what happens? Allah will answer your dua and He will give you anything that you ask for. That's why these two names are important, because they give you protection. They make you realize that we need to be worshipping Allah properly, and we have ikhlas and taqwa. What's ikhlas? What's ikhlas? Muhammad, what's ikhlas? To make
Allah happy.
What's taqwa, Saleh?
To do the right thing.
When we realize Allah is Hayy Qayyum, He wants us to have ikhlas and wants us to have taqwa, but that doesn't change anything for Allah. He's always the greatest. It makes us better people. Number one. And Al-Hayy al-Qayyum is also important for us because it gives us protection. That's why Ayatul Kursi is talking about Allah's most highest attributes and His names. Who Allah is and what Allah does. And when we realize who Allah is and what Allah does, Allah will give us protection. Allah will give us knowledge. Allah will give us all the good things. So when the companion was making that dua, the Prophet ﷺ got happy. So when we realize Hayy al-Qayyum, we are then able to have ikhlas and taqwa, and we are then able to worship Allah with ikhlas and taqwa. That's why every single morning, what do you say when you go to school? In the car, what do you say? These two names. Do you say these two names in the car?
Yeah.
What do we say?
Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum.
Ya Qayyum. Why is it Muhammad?
Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. Rahmatik
Aslih. Kulla. Wala. You know what that means? That means, oh Allah, you've always been alive and you have always been controlling. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. I am asking you, please be kind to me, because you are the most kind. برحمتك أستغيث أصلح لي شأني. Throughout the whole day until night time, make my affairs easy. You know why? Because you've always been there and you've always been controlling. So my affairs, everything that I do today is easy for you, Allah. Make it easy for me. Be kind to me. Help me.
I'm raising my hands up like this.
So, these are two names. The next two names are going to be As-Sami' and Al-Basir. Ask Allah to make this beneficial, and ask Allah to give us Iman and Tawheed, and that we become of those people who Allah loves. Quickly, what's hay mean?
Hay means Allah is alive.
What's hay mean, Muhammad? Have you been paying attention? What's hay mean? What is al-hayy? Alive. What's al-qayyum?
He's the creator.
No, that's al-khaliq.
Controller.
Muhammad, what's al-qayyum?
Al-QAYYUM.
He just said it.
Controller.
What does al-hayy mean? He's alive, but what does that mean? He's always been alive or not been alive?
Always been alive.
What does al-qayyum mean? He's always been controlling or not been controlling?
Always been.
When we realize Allah is al-qayyum, does that make Allah richer or does it make Allah poorer?
Allah richer.
Why does it make Allah rich when we realize Allah is al-qayyum? Because He's always been there and He'll always stay there and give and control and be powerful and strong. And it's also important, these two names, because do we make dua by these names or not?
We do.
And what happens when we make dua by these names?
You'll get answers.
Ameen. Okay, هذا والله أعلم وصلى اللهم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Good boy.